Hey, and welcome back. If you are new, please consider subscribing. Please be sure to like and comment. That way YouTube will share my videos with others on the channel. So there's been a lot going on, current events today. I want to discuss a few of them. First up, I want to talk about NeNe confirming that she will not be returning to Real Housewives of Atlanta. So all the speculations were true. I'm not sure if she was fired or she quit. In my opinion, I think that they just couldn't come to terms with negotiations. I think that NeNe's ego got the best of her, and she thinks that she makes the actual show, when I don't think that she's irrelevant to the show. However, it's the combination of all of the women on the show that has made it successful. I don't think it was successful based on one or the other, more or less. There are a few ladies that maybe didn't bring a lot to the show. However, NeNe, with the whole HBIC comments, I'm the queen of the show and things like that, I really believe she allowed her ego to get the best of her. Women that behave that way suffer from low self-esteem. When you always have to shout out how great you are, it's because you're suffering inside and you really don't believe in yourself. That's not confidence. And as we all know, you need to remain humble or God will do it for you. And that's a lesson learned. Look at all the successful groups in history. Look at SWV, one of the most successful girl groups of history. Coco thought that it was her that made the group, when in fact it was the group that made the group. She went solo and the group never saw as much success as they did combined when Coco went solo. No other groups in history other than Destiny's Child has the lead singer ever been really as successful on their own. Why? Because it was the chemistry. It was the combination of everybody involved that made that group a success. And I think that's what oftentimes we lose sight of. And we allow our egos to feed us, to push us, to guide us. When you create that fan base that will constantly be yes men and cheer you on no matter what you're doing, instead of people in your camp that will pull you in and say, hey, calm down, maybe you shouldn't be doing this. That is the problem that I saw with NeNe. Even her failed friendships on the show, she felt like she was better than. And she stated it several times, hey, I'm better than you. I'm the HBIC and things like that. Like, who wants to be friends with somebody that's saying they're the HBIC? So what are you saying I am? And that goes for even people that she considered friends, Marlo and whomever else. Why would you want to surround yourself around somebody that felt like that about you? It just didn't make sense. So anyway, I hope that NeNe is happy now. She constantly complained and whined that she hated this, she hated that, she didn't like how this was going, she didn't like how that was going. Yeah, so you should be on your own. And I think this will humble her and allow her to realize that she isn't as talented as she really thinks she is once she gets out there on her own. And I don't want her to fall on her face. I don't wish her failure by any means, but I think that she'll be humbled and realize that the show needed her as much as she needed the show. And the show will go on. They can get more cast members, younger cast members, more well-known cast members, and the cast members that are already on the show will still be successful. So let me know what you guys think. As always, these are just my opinions, not the law.